This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's King. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Condors offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. They'll give it on the counter. Runs through the tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's right. They go to the wide receiver screen. And they get him down.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
On the option. He stopped at the 15. Not enough with the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Owls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he...
There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Punts it out of the air. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Looking for a man. It's right. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. Gives it on the option. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Messer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throwing right. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
that gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. After the filthy move, he's got room. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To throw, it's right. Pocket breaking down. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And it'll be the Condors pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to pull his way in. And he... He'll start this drive firing. He fires to the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Got a man. It's Bernard. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Owls are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's right. Unleashes one. Makes the catch. It's Garrison. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. He goes right back to the air. Under fire. It's caught downfield. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Scarlet Knights in front right now as they look to get back over 500. And this is kind of the point in the season where you find out who you are. Week 5, a crossroads. Can this group find the right path? Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
The Condors will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds the tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Rides the back and leaves it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And it'll be the Condors. They're moving quickly down the field. They'll run the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the option. He'll toss it. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fights off a defender. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead is now back down to 9.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return in. Got a little room. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This field position better than you could ever hope for. 1st and goal from the 8. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Fires to the end zone, and he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure, and it's a sack.
And defense is about being great in the great situations, on the 3rd downs, goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down there.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
27 on the play. And first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. They want that clock to run. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Might have a chance. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Takes the handoff. It's Bernard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,